Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included Spaced Out Edition here on our Ghibli colony. All right, in our last episode, we were looking at how can we create and improve the base by putting in some nice, fancy bedrooms. Well, I did a lot of thinking. I did some playing around, looking at what we could do, and you know what? And this may be silly, but I've decided the only way to really do it and create the ultimate base is to move the base. Move the entire thing. I mean, not everything. There's certain things like the power system and everything stays where it is and other things. Where are we going to move it? Well, we're going to move it up here. We're going to take this entire area from, basically this entire area here, turn it in our ultimate base. So the first thing that we're going to do is, well, I really didn't want to do that yet. But anyways, they're in a hurry. First thing we're going to do is, cat, out of the way, trying to drink my water. All right, we're going to take this, and so you can see we're going to do two sets of bedrooms here going down. We're going to have central work areas and stuff here. We're going to have all the farms on this side. That's the basic plan. All right, so kind of between these stairwells and all that good stuff. So I'm going to cancel all of this. We're going to keep this here in line just so that... No, we're not. We're going to cancel all of this. And that. All right. Okay, well, actually, that was fine. Because I don't want to have to pick up materials, so we're going to just take advantage of, building everything. All right, so the first thing I am going to do... Whoops, use your shift button. Shift! Is we're going to do this. And I'm doing this just so that we have a top barrier up here. There's some gaps where we're going to have to watch for possible meteors. We'll figure that out. Now this is going to be a double barrier once we get done, but that's fine. So we're going to build that. It's set. We're going to come up and do it. That means we're going to dig this out, and we'll need to dig that out so that we can get across. And we're going to need an outside stair as well eventually for some of this, but that's all right. So we can come up to here as well, since that's the edge of the base. All right. So we're going to go ahead and take advantage and dig all of that out and start putting this first radiation barrier, because there's bound to be some radiation leakage. And some protection, and we'll do some additional protection where we need to. But that's our first step. Second step is, as they're building this and getting it done, we're going to start digging. So I kind of want all of this top done first, but it doesn't have to be, because what we can do is we're going to start digging through here. So I'm just going to let them finish this part first, and then we'll plan. At the same time, we can plan out this. Now, I don't know where I want my exits yet. And obviously, we've got some, deconstruction of things that we need to do overall. Like, no. That. Here, zoom in so you're not... Let me unconstruct it! Stop! Alright. There you go. So we can mark out the edge here. That's fine. Alright, so we'll just do that. Same thing with this side over here. We're going to have to start planning out. So, leave some gaps through here so that we can get in here and work. But otherwise, we're going to dig out as well. Now, we do have a few things in the way, but we're going to build around them. This we can't deconstruct or move, so it's going to stay here. This is going to become part of our major layer. You can see I've put in these little things here to mark the floors. So we're going to have a short floor here, which is primarily going to be transport back and forth, because the only way to get into the top bedrooms is they're going to come in and there'll be a central stairway above the dining hall. So, you know, we're going to set everything up to where it makes sense to the flow of work, sleep, bath, rest, recreation cycles. That's our plan. All right. And we can use the higher sections to create, you know, some of the fancy halls and stuff like that. So, you know, I have marked some of this out, but I am going to go ahead and cancel these because I don't want them built. You know, we're going to map out one thing at a time. All right, so we've got a lot of stuff going on. That also means that we can start digging in these areas. So where they've put, as they progress across here, we're going to go through these. This is going to be too thick. So we'll start that as we go. All right, so that way we can get everybody working. This is, you know, we should be able to do this fairly quickly, but we'll see. Now, we do have one issue with the whole thing. I mean, besides this, whatever's in here, which we'll probably deconstruct and demolish, that's not a problem. We'll demolish some of this. We've got this thing, which we can't move because you can't rebuild it. So that'll stay. That's fine. It's in the farm area. We'll work around it. But we've got this one vent. We've got an infectious polluted vent here. Now that's not a problem. We can seal it in, and I did. And you know, since this is a like a work recreational area, there won't be a stair here. Stairs are going to be more here and on the edge. You know, we can seal it in. Maybe we can use our pips, make a park around it in the middle of the base. That's what I'm thinking. You know, we just got to make sure we don't mine out the blocks where we want to plant stuff and then seal this thing in. I can't see any purpose of why we will ever use this thing, because it, you know, first, while it's not super hot, it's infectious polluted oxygen. We could get rid of that, but we don't need it. So we're just going to kind of leave it there. Otherwise, there's nothing else in the way. But the key is we're going to come up here, put this, we'll put the sides on, and then we're just going to dig everything out and drop all of the resources down so that we don't have to worry about picking stuff up. So as you can see, we're going to have double ceiling across here, or double thing. And then we'll just start digging out, and as we go down, we'll start putting our floors in first and our infrastructure. The only thing I'm concerned about is metals, but we will pick up copper and some other things along the way. And of course, when we start moving the base officially, you know, we'll be deconstructing all the machines and everything, and we'll take care of that. Now, the other question in this process is, do we need hatches, stone hatches, and smooth hatches? From a perspective of, do we need all the different types? Smooth hatches, I'm going to say no. In fact, I'm going to come up here and just cancel this. There we go. We don't need smooth hatches. We have metal volcanoes. We don't need to use these guys to convert anything unless I want to focus on the wolframite. You know, I could do that, because when we look at smooth hatches, where are they? Yeah, I mean, they could convert the wolframite, and as a result, we don't have to worry about losing part of the wolframite. But I just don't think we need them. Stone hatches, they produce coal, just like a regular hatch. So the only question I have is, how much coal do they produce? Does one produce more coal or not? Let me look. It doesn't say. I think the only difference between the two is that a regular hatch, its main food sources are like food foods. It can eat clay, dirt, which obviously we would never want to do. Meal ice, which we can grow enough to take care of them. And eat sandstone and sand and sedimentary rock, which technically can all be ground into sand, which be used as filtration. Whereas a stone hatch, sage hatches we don't care about because we're just converting them immediately. If we chose stone hatches only, here we are, they can eat all of the rocks, granite and igneous and obsidian, which we have tons of. So I think stone hatches is what we want. Why are you guys glum? Not too many of you, so that's not the reason. Still being counted as stable. I don't know why you guys are glum. Maybe you're not being groomed enough. Here, we'll update the grooming. I think stone hatches is what we want. We're just going to go for stone hatches only, and we'll create multiple farms of them. I think that's the most practical, and we'll just utilize them. Makes sense to me, right? How are you guys doing, by the way? Doing fine. You're hungry. I don't see a time to death yet, but that should happen here soon because you'll starve within, I think, 10 cycles or something like that. That's the goal, is that these guys starve within 10 cycles. These guys will be fun to move. You know, we got you guys here. You're all glum and overcrowded because of this thing. We can attack this thing. We don't need that. Alright, well, we're going to get it going. Everybody's moving to something better here soon. Idle. Does that mean somebody's... Okay, nope. I was going to think, is somebody stuck? I'm looking. Nobody's stuck. All right. For now, you're gonna watch these guys. You know, they tend to do stuff. All right, so we can dig out this as well as we go along. Look at that. That's perfect. We're moving along good with getting things built and taken care of. So. Excellent. Alright, so we're just going to keep going. Does liquid... I mean, in real life, liquid does make a great barrier, but it doesn't seem to have too much of an effect. Well, it does. In that, look, the different gases have an effect, but then the liquid, you see the color changes? Interesting. Alright, cool. Alright, well, let's speed up stuff. I know. Nice. Oh my goodness. Someone's gonna say something. But anyways, we have a purpose. Let's speed up building this ceiling so we can get in here and dig. We got a lot of digging to do. Our diggers are bored. So we need to help them out by getting stuff done, right? So by, you know, continuously, hey, let's get stuff dug out. Let's see, we can come all the way over here. This side we can start building. We'll just keep this on an 8. Perfect. What are we building these out of? Granite? Ah, that's fine. Should have no problem. You know, I should probably make this out of igneous rock, but granite's going to be fine. It's an insulated tile. The difference between granite and igneous is its heating capabilities, which, you know, we're not trying to heat the tiles. We're just trying to create an insulation barrier, so we should be good. Yeah. Up, up. Okay, what's wrong? Why can't I click anything? What did I do? Now I can click stuff. I don't know. I hit something in the keyboard. I got the lights off in the room. Let me see. Let's turn on the little light. Past the cats and find the switch. Sorry, cats. I found it in the dark. I mean, there's a little light from the windows coming in, but it's evening, and so it's getting dark, but the sun's gone down. And I got the cats laying here in front of me, so it was like, where's the switch? But now I can see. All right, and the kitty's looking at me. Why'd you wake me up reaching past me and moving me so you can flip a switch? How dare you? All right, cool. So we just need to move along and get this done. So we're going to work on that. I chose this area too, by the way, because of the temperature. We don't have to worry about it all being a hot area that we're going to have to cool down. Instead, it's a cold area, so temperatures will balance. The cold is mainly in the bedroom. Kind of unfortunate. We're going to freeze them a little bit, but we'll balance the temperature out. Once everything's dug out, this heat and stuff will balance. And then, of course, it'll make it easier long term as well. We're not trying to... We got to maintain temperature, but we're not going to try to keep things super cool. Stuff like that. So I am happy with this. All right, so we just... Yeah, all we have to do is dig and build and dig some more and build some more and dig, So, gonna work on that. In fact, for some of this, we can get a head start, it looks like, and just kind of plow through areas. Might as well. We're gonna have all of this taken care of in no time. This will probably take, what, 10 cycles? Well, longer than that. How many episodes is it going to take? That's the question. I mean, the base is stable. We're stable on food. We're stable on power. We're stable on air. We're stable on water. I mean, so... Oh, well, what happened here? Oh, because we undid this. Not a big deal. We'll be able to make things better, too, as we go. So, there we go. I forgot that I set that up like that. All right. So, we're good. Building, researching. Yeah, I don't want you guys. I don't want that. I don't necessarily want the plug slug. I mean, he can crawl around and create some decor, right? Plug slugs are happy guys. Do they give us decor? Yeah, plus 10. Some critters do, some don't. So he can just wander around the base for now. The key is hopefully the Pip... How old are you? 69? Hey, lucky age, right? Oh, there's an egg. Okay, good. So if we want to future create a farm or a park, we've got a Pip or two potentially that we can create a park inside the base. That would be kind of cool. We just got to plan where we got to do it so we don't dig up the tiles. So we'll get that set up here soon. Hey, what are you sleeping on the job for, Kanashi? Shame on you. My goodness, what are we going to do about you guys? Always sleeping on the job. Alright, moving along quickly with the digging capabilities. So, that's good. We're getting there. I mean, I do realize that not everybody has the ability to do some of the building and digging because we've locked them, and that's fine. We're not researching, so we might as well just use your skills. Oops. Farmers we won't touch, and the ranchers we won't touch. You guys are fine. You guys are fine. You're fine. You can't do it anyways. That was always a problem. You're fine. I'm just looking here. You're the cook. We don't want you touching anything. Can't go outside the base anyways. Radish will set you up. You're building, digging. Technically, there's not a lot you're going to be able to dig, so we'll just do that. You're a digger. You are a digger as well. You are a farmer. Just never set everything up for you to do anything, I see. Okay, well, we'll fix that. All right, there. That's good. And then I think the other thing we want to do is look at you for number 24. Now, from my understanding, we have to do some stuff before we can get to you. So, first of all, we got to get over to you. Yeah, that's not a problem. We can figure out how to do that. We'll just put a couple things here, and then a couple things here, and we're gonna dig through here. We're gonna come knock on the door. Knock, knock. There we go. So eventually we'll get over there and we can knock and see if we can figure out what's wrong with this guy. There's a guy in here. It says that we have to complete some tasks. I don't know what those tasks are. So let's go knock knock first. We'll do that at the same time. So we're multitasking here and we're doing multiple things. That'll be good. All right. This is looking good. We're going to be able to put the inside barrier here in a moment on the edge. So, almost got the top knocked out. You guys are moving pretty quick. They're doing a good job. See why we're not moving over here. There we go. We do that so you can get up. And then just let you guys dig a little bit. Looks like we got the top taken care of, so we're good. Might as well do that. And do that. There you go. There's our double barrier. And then, of course, on the inside of that, we'll do our nice granite layer, which is going to be this. So, and we'll as we dig down, we'll start building the rooms. We won't put stuff in them yet that would make the dupes come up and use stuff. But we'll put in the doors, we'll put in things. We can put in the toilets and stuff. I think the beds have to be the last thing. Speaking of, are we making plastic? We are. All right, good. How much plastic have we made so far? Because we're going to need a bunch of it. Yeah, we don't got enough plastic for all the bedrooms yet and for the other stuff. Because there are certain things that we want to do inside the base. Like, I would like to go ahead and use the plastic ladders. Because it increases... it increases a 20% speed of going up the ladders. So inside the base, that makes perfect sense. We'll map that out. Look at this. These guys are just rocking through this. This is really good. All right. Well, we have a plan, and we're just going to go with it. We'll do some side things as we go. So that we are also, moving forward and getting other things done. I see we can't get over there anymore because we've blocked ourselves. Well, we can. There's a ladder right here, but let's get those dug. All of this liquid we're just dumping down. We'll deal with it as we go. Yeah, this is a good plan. This is going to be fun. Hopefully, I'm sure there'll be plenty of comments about how I can make the base better and stuff. So we'll try to apply everything that I've seen in the comments. I don't remember most of it. I'd have to go back and read it all again. Sorry. But we'll apply what we can to make things better as we go and be smart about it so that at the end of this project, we have a really good base and we're ready to focus on moving into advanced technologies. Part of all of this will be redoing a lot of things like these cooling systems. We'll redo that obviously because we'll want to cool our farm and keep our base a moderate temperature. We'll want to cool oxygen. The good thing is we're going to have a lot more space on where we're going. My mouse battery, I think, has died. Yes, it has. Cool. All right, well, I will replace the battery and figure out how to pause the game in the meantime. Ah, there we go. We can do that. Thanks for joining, everybody. Take care.